Ladies and gentlemen, Luca is someone who looks for attention.
Ad hominems.
He's looking for attention right now. Did he not just call me a homophobe?
I don't care about.
Was that an ad hominem?
He was.
Because
He's
you are.
looking for clickbait.
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 I don't have a channel. So
He
why
became
would I
a
be looking for
Muslim
clickbait?
for clickbait.
No, I
He
didn't.
became a Muslim because they promised him a wife.
He got a wife now.
You hate gay
Ladies
people
and gentlemen.
you hate Muslims.
He told me in that hotel over there, to my face, that he wanted to be able to marry children.
No, I didn't. That's a lie.
He told me in that hotel over there that he wanted
You're
to
lying
own
now.
slaves.
You're lying.
We have him on camera defending both things.
I've changed my mind about those things.
And he abandoned Islam.
I've changed
He
my mind about
abandoned Islam.
slavery.
He abandoned Islam
I've changed my mind about
for
Islam.
clickbait because they didn't give him the wife that they promised him. Did they, Ali Dawah?
I don't have a YouTube channel, so how can I be looking for
So,
clickbait?
ladies and gentlemen,
You
gentlemen,
hate Muslims, and you now shown yourself to hate gay people as well.
ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you,
You tried to incite
if
violence
I
against
state,
people
ladies and gentlemen,
in the
that
cenotaph.
theologically
You
there
tried
can be no
to get
blessings
people
of gay marriage,
confront.
is that any
Palestine
hateful
march.
statement to gay people?
Yes,
No.
it is.
And this
You
is the
hate gay
mistake
people.
of the liberal world.
You're a homophobe.
The liberal world, no, don't play up to him, JC. The liberal world, ladies and gentlemen, makes the same dumb category error
You're a
that
Christian
Luca
fascist.
has just made.
You're a fascist.
They confuse the idea of hating sin with hating the person.
You're a Christian fascist.
Christians don't make that mistake, liberals. We don't, ladies and gentlemen.
You're a fascist.
We believe in loving sinners but hating sin. And that's why the church
You hate both.
has no authority to bless sin
You hate both.
because God hates sin. And so
You're
God
full of
does
hate.
not bless sin, and so the church cannot bless sin no matter what any pope or archbishop or council or synod
You're
says.
full of hate. You're a hate
No,
preacher.
let me show
You're a
you
hate preacher.
how stupid Luca is. Luca, as a former Muslim,
Yeah.
what's the punishment of Islam for you?
For what?
You've left Islam, have you not?
Yeah.
What is, according to Sharia law, the punishment for you?
I believe it's death penalty for apostasy.
The death penalty. Do you think that we should allow Muslims to do that to you?
I'd rather not be.
Rather not. He's unsure. He's a little
It's a
unsure.
statement. I'd rather not.
Yeah, right. You'd rather not be killed by Muslims. Right. So if I want to oppose Sharia law in its implementation of its apostasy laws on you, am I helping you or hurting you?
No, you want to
Answer my question. Answer my
I
question.
don't need your help. Thank you.
Right,
Thank you,
yeah.
I don't need your help.
He doesn't need my help.
Thank you.
So,
no, thank you.
He doesn't need my help. Are you opposing Sharia law right now?
I oppose the violent aspects, yes.
So you're opposing some Sharia law?
And I oppose the slavery. I oppose the child.
Right, okay. Am I opposing Sharia law? Put your hand up if you know that I'm opposing Sharia law.
You tried to incite
Right.
violence.
No,
against
let me ask
Muslims
you. I'm
on
opposing
Armistice
Sharia
Day.
law. I'm
You
opposing
tried
Sharia law.
to incite
Right?
violence against Muslims.
Prove it.
On Armistice
Prove
Day.
it.
You
Show
said
the
I'll
video.
prove it.
Show the video. No, I'm
going to prove it.
going to
See,
finish.
He doesn't want me to prove it.
I'm going to
because he
finish.
knows I have evidence.
So he interrupts me, but he doesn't want me to
Let
interrupt
me
him.
answer. You asked me a question.
So, ladies
Let
and
me
gentlemen.
answer. You
So,
don't want to let
ladies
me
and
answer
gentlemen.
because you're guilty.
So, ladies
You're
and
guilty
gentlemen.
as charged.
He has
You
just
tried
admitted.
to incite
Do you
violence.
oppose Sharia law?
You tried
Do you
to
oppose
incite
Sharia
violence
law?
against Muslims.
Do you oppose
You
Sharia
tried
law?
to get people
Here's the
stand in front of the
hypocrisy
cenotaph
of
to
Luca
block a
and
Palestine
people
march.
like
You
Luca.
wanted there to
He
be
opposes
violence.
Sharia law,
You wanted
but
there
he
to be
condemns me if I
violence.
oppose Sharia law.
You're worse.
So he
you're worse
opposes
than Islamists.
the Islamic slave trade,
You
but
are
he
worse.
condemns me for opposing
worse
the
than
Islamic
Islamists.
slave trade.
You're worse
He
than Islamists.
opposes the apostasy law, but he condemns me for opposing
Because you
the
promote
apostasy
violence
law.
against Muslims.
Now, ladies
You're a
and
hate
gentlemen,
preacher.
now, ladies and gentlemen,
You've committed a crime, Bob.
everything that I have
Tried to
said
get people
has been
to
on
commit a
camera.
crime.
And I have said multiple
You've been
times.
trying to incite
And
violence.
here's the thing that's going to shock Luca. I'm friends with police officers. I have
What does that have to
said
do with anything?
the same things on camera to police officers' faces.
Show us the
Ladies
evidence.
and
I've
gentlemen,
not seen you speaking to
ladies and
policemen
gentlemen,
on camera.
I've said it
Are
to
you
police
lying,
officers.
Bob?
There is
Show me some
nothing
evidence.
wrong with calling for
Show
your
me the
nation
videos.
to fight jihadis. You know what
tried-
that's called? It's called public debate in a democracy.
Fights jihadis.
We had a
That's violence,
debate
Bob.
in our parliament, attended by every MP of the country, and they debated ferociously about whether we should bomb ISIS.
Stop waffling.
And when
Stop
they had
waffling,
that
Bob.
debate in Parliament, people were debating that in coffee shops. People were debating that on Question Time. And people were saying we should bomb ISIS. I am saying that the world governments should bomb the Fulani Muslims. I am saying
Yes,
that world
try to incite
governments
violence.
should bomb
Yes.
Hamas.
I'm right.
There you
You're
go.
trying to
I've
incite
said it.
violence.
Go
You're
and get a
guilty as
police
charged.
officer. Go and get a police officer. This is called public debate.
You should be locked up.
Do you remember, ladies
Be
and
behind
gentlemen,
bars. You're
when the
insane.
Muslims were
You're in
stood
your right
in front
mind.
of the parliament
You're
or
in
the
your right
embassy,
mind.
and they were saying, Muslim armies rise up,
Come on, talk
yeah,
to me, Bob. Stop
Muslim
ignoring me.
armies rise up,
Stop ignoring me.
and they were surrounded by police.
Stop ignoring
Were
me,
any of
Bob.
them arrested? No. Because they didn't break the law.
Stop ignoring me.
It is not a crime to say that we should oppose
You
Islamization.
would have been arrested if
It
you
is
tried to
not
oppose
a
the
hate
Palestine
crime
march.
to say
You
that
would-
we
yes,
should
you would
stand
have been
against,
arrested.
should stand
Yes, you would
against
have been arrested if you had
Islamists
stood
using
against the
violence,
Palestine march.
so long
You're a
as we
coward.
believe
You're a
that that
coward. You
resistance
didn't have the balls
should be
to stand
based
up.
on
You didn't have the
legal
balls to stand
resistance,
up to the
ladies and
Palestine
gentlemen.
march. You're a coward.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
You're a
not.
coward.
Luca's a hypocrite. Luca is a hypocrite.
Practice what you preach.
Luca is a hypocrite. When have you ever heard Luca stand up for persecuted Christians?
I'm not
When have you
the
heard Luca condemn the mass murder of Nigerian Christians? When have you heard Luca
condemn that.
condemn the persecution of Pakistani Christians?
condemn it.
When have you heard Luca condemn Christians
I
being
condemn
taken
it.
as slaves
I condemn
in
it.
Sudan?
Condemn it. You can hear me condemning it.
When have you seen Luca oppose the defenders of such things?
I condemn it.
When has Luca
condemn it.
condemned?
You
When
condemn
has
me
Luca
condemning it right
gone to the Dower gang and challenged them for Christophobia? Luca is a hypocrite,
No, I'm not.
and he's looking for clickbait,
No,
ladies
you are.
and gentlemen.
You're the one who's looking
So,
for clickbait.
I'm done debating Luca.
Yes, you can't debate me. You
Any other
failed.
questions,
You
ladies and
failed.
gentlemen?
You're a coward. You
Go
have
on,
no
bro.
balls. You've got no balls.
You'll have to
You're a
stand up for
coward.
yourself, bro. He has
You're
no
a moral
manners. I
coward.
can't hear you.
You're a coward.
I can't hear you, bro.
You can't debate me.
You gotta shut up, let other people speak.
No,
You
I'm
don't own this
talking now,
part.
Bob.
Stand here, bro.
Answer my
Stand here.
questions.
Stand here. Go
I'm
on.
going to continue
So
heckling,
you say the
and
Church
there's
of England
nothing
is
you
outside
can
of
do about
communion.
it.
You say
and
the
I'll
Church
shout
of
in your
England
mic
is outside
for
of
as long as
communion.
I want
Does that
to.
mean Christians
This is
ought to
Speaker's
avoid
Corner, and
attending
I'm
Sunday
having
service
my
at Church of
speech
England?
now,
Okay.
Bob,
Church.
and I'm not letting you
Stand here,
have
bro.
your
Stand here.
speech.
Stand here.
You
Stand here.
are a coward.
Right, stand here. There we go. There we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, the question is, ladies and gentlemen, the question is, since the Church of England has fallen out of communion with the church,
You're a coward.
should we go to Church of England churches for communion? The answer is you judge fellowship by fellowship, because there are lots of fellowships inside the Church of England lots of fellowships inside the Church of England that are faithful to the Christian faith.
You're a coward.
And they don't, ladies and gentlemen. And they don't, ladies and
You're a
gentlemen.
coward.
They don't agree with what the Church of England is doing. So, any other questions? Go on, brother.
Face me. You're a coward.
You're pushing me.
Okay.
You're pushing me.
You
Get away.
are
So,
a
ladies and
coward,
gentlemen.
Bob. Face me.
So, ladies and
Talk to
gentlemen.
me.
The question is,
I'm
should
gonna
we
continue
keep the
hating
Sabbath?
you until you
Okay?
talk to
Can
me.
you hear me at the back, brother?
You are
Okay.
a coward.
Should Christians
You
keep the
are
Sabbath?
a moral
The answer to
coward.
that question
You have nothing
is the
to
Sabbath
say
was given to the
because
Jews.
you
It was
are
not given to the
evil.
Gentiles.
You preach hate.
However,
You preach
Christians are
division.
free,
You
ladies and
preach
gentlemen,
Islamophobia.
to keep a day of rest
You
unto the Lord
incite
if they want to.
violence against
It's called the freedom of the gospel.
You
And
are
historically,
full of hate.
the ancient churches have had the discipline of doing that on a Sunday. But you're not obliged to do it. And so you are free not to do it. Or you're free to do it on a Saturday, or on a Monday, or on a Tuesday, or not at all. It's called the freedom of the gospel. Because the Sabbath was only a sign or a symbol, ladies and gentlemen, only a sign or a symbol of the new covenant, of the promised land. I just want to point out that Luca is never brave enough to harass Muslims like this. And do you know why? Because we Christians are better people. Because we Christians are better people. Because we tolerate his stupidity. We tolerate his stupidity. If he behaves like this with the Muslims, they'd be punching him or pushing him away. Yes, go on, bro.
Christian, the Palestinian Christian.
Either Muslim or Christian or something like that, right? Most, right?
Yes, sir.
So I want to ask you this question. Why is it in Ezekiel chapter 8 verse 14, it's another Bible or something like that? Oh, you got one?
I've got one.
Ezekiel-
Let me go grab my bag of them.
Bob.
Yeah.
Behind.
Could you hold that a minute?
Look at me, you hateful.
Now notice,
Chill.
notice the liberal is only brave to behave like this because Christians have enough love to tolerate it. He doesn't do this to the Muslims because they don't have the love to tolerate it. And that is why Christianity is better than Islam. And that is why liberals only harass Christians.
You are a liar. You are
That is why.
We are better than you. We
That
are
is why.
Christian.
That is why.
Yes.
That is
We are
why.
better Christian.
Liberals only harass Christians.
Better Christian. Yes.
Boy, you're proving it.
JC, could you hold on to it?
Yes, don't you Bible.
Right.
Hey guys, right, chill, bro. It's such a point.
Okay.
Yeah, go eat a banana, yeah? Chill. Just chill, man. Take an aspirin.
Go on.
Now listen, my brother, now listen.
Ezekiel what?
Ezekiel chapter 8 verse 14.
Ezekiel 8:14. Okay.
Now, before I give you the context, you need to know so you can explain. Maybe you.
Are we having a debate, bro?
No. You explain.
I want to wait.
Let them just.
Brother, one
understand
second.
what we're talking
One
about.
second.
Yeah.
Are you just
Not
wanting
de- not debate,
one
not
second?
debate, it's a question.
1 second. So you're just asking one question.
Question.
Okay, and then I'm going to give the answer, and then I'll take another question from everybody else. Okay?
Okay, go on.
Or are you wanting to debate
I don't
this?
want to debate. It's just.
Right, brother. If you're getting, I'm
Your
just
view.
picking up an energy from you, like you want to have a conversation.
Yeah. but
Right,
it's just-
then come in front of the
I don't
camera.
want I don't want people shouting.
Then come in front of the camera.
Pardon?
Then come in front of the camera. Let's have a conversation.
Wait. Come back.
Talk to me, Bob. Come on. I'm not out of steam
Go on, bro.
yet.
So
Talk
what's
to
the point you
me.
want to make?
You are trying to incite hatred against Muslims. You're full of hate. You tried to stand Palestine, Bob. You have nothing to say. Full of hate.
Boring. Boring.
You're full of hate.
Right.
You tried to get
has no
people
manners.
to march against the
Go on.
Palestine march.
But
That's
that's not
illegal.
political. We're talking
You
about
That's
tried
called
to incite
democracy.
violence.
If you don't
You
like
tried
it, tough
to
shit.
incite violence.
What's your
But you
bro?
have
You
no
just have to ignore him.
balls. You didn't have
Too
the
much.
balls
Okay.
to confront
This man, this guy's changed.
Right.
Go take an aspirin, man. Go take an aspirin.
Okay. That's the same. So, what is it? Ezekiel 8, what was it? 8:14.
Seriously, what's wrong with you?
He's got,
You got autism. You got autism. Are you alright, man? Calm down.
he's looking for attention. He's looking for attention. He's a child. He's a child. He's an emotional child. But his behavior, ladies and gentlemen, shows the superiority of Christian spirituality. Shows the superiority of it. Because this chicken shit wouldn't do that for the Muslims. And he has never been on camera challenging the Muslims about their Christophobia, about their persecution of Christians. Never. He's never been on. He only challenges Christians because we know and he knows that unless he uses violence, he's totally safe.
Okay, can everybody do me a favor, yeah? Because now he's calmed down. This guy's calmed down now. Can everybody do me a favor, yeah? You get your phones out, and I want you to go on Google and check what is the symbol for the god called Tammuz. Because if you can read Ezekiel 8, verse 14.
So Ezekiel 8, verse 14.
Yeah? Go on to Tammuz is T-A-M-M-U-Z. You can check on Google. Check.
Then he brought me to the entrance of the gate of the Lord's house,
This is Ezekiel, yeah?
which was towards the north, and behold, women were sitting there weeping for Tammuz. He said to me, do you see this, son of man? Yet you will see still greater abominations
Disgusting things.
than these things. Right, so what's your point?
Right, so...
No, I'll hold my Bible.
All right, so that basically...
Don't let him in. Don't let him in. Don't let him in.
Talk to me, Bob.
He's
Talk
letting
to
me
me. Go on. Talk to me.
You've just let him in, bro. You've just let him in.
Violence against
All
Muslims.
you needed to do was stand there.
Tried to get people.
Bro,
to
you're being
attack
rude. Go on, I'm
Muslims.
listening to you. Come on, talk.
should be
my first time here.
behind
I
bars.
can't control hecklers. He's allowed to heckle. I can't do anything about it. You've got to talk about it. What's your point?
You should be
He's got no manners.
He's got bad breath, man. He's got bad breath. I can't talk about his talk.
You have no manners, Luca. Why should anyone engage you?
Violence.
Go on.
Talk to me.
What?
Talk to
I
me.
was talking to him.
You
No, I'm not talking to him. This is your chance. Talk to me or lose the chance.
Talk to me, Bob.
Okay, any other questions,
I
ladies
have
and
a question,
gentlemen?
Bob. Do you want to answer my
Don't wait
questions?
for him. I'm not waiting for
Do you
him.
want
Any
to
other
answer my
questions?
questions? No,
Yeah, go on.
because you can't.
finishing.
You
Wait, if they're
have
finished.
no.
Right.
You have nothing
So,
to stand
ladies and
on.
gentlemen,
You have
the
nothing to
question
stand
is,
on.
how do I think that the Ukraine war is going to end? I think it's going to end in a World War I style stalemate where both sides dig in and neither side manages to conquer the other. And I think that that's tragic for lots of reasons. Because Christians are fighting Christians, Christians are killing Christians, and they're doing it for the sake of nationalism. The Bible doesn't support nationalism.
It doesn't support you going to fight
Yeah.
wars, mate. What are you talking about?
That's blatantly not true.
Yes,
Blatantly not
Christ
true.
was a
Pick up the sword.
pacifist.
He said, do not pick up the sword.
Are you wanting to debate your earlier point?
Right.
Are you wanting to debate your earlier point?
Lie. You claim you believe in Jesus, but Jesus said, do not take up arms.
Yes, Bob.
Are you
Yes.
sure?
Christ is coming back.
Are you sure?
If you really have faith
Are you
in
saying Christ never said take up arms?
Yes, Bob.
Are you sure Christ never said take up arms?
He said carry a penknife.
Never said take up arms.
Carry a
Let me
penknife.
just show you that the brother doesn't know his Bible.
That's what
Let
he
me show
said.
you this brother doesn't know his
Carry a
Bible.
penknife.
Let me just show you.
Or a
Let me show you.
Yes, a butter knife.
Not by
Bob.
killing.
A butter knife or a bread knife. Not a knife to stab people with. You vile man who wants to incite hatred and violence. You're a vile man. Go on. Christ preached peace. He preached love.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
He said,
the brother said Christ never said
he
take
said
up the
to
sword.
turn the other
Christ,
cheek.
who commanded his
He said,
apostles,
"He who lives
if
by
you
the
have a
sword will
cloak,
die by
go
the
and
sword."
sell it
And
and
buy
buy
a
a
butter knife.
sword.
A butter knife.
They didn't
Buy
even
a
have butter
butter
knives.
knife.
They didn't even have butter knives. Ladies and gentlemen. So Christ himself said, that he who doesn't have a sword should go and sell his cloak and buy
Put it
one.
in context.
No,
Put it in
no, hold on. 1 second.
Yeah?
1 second. You don't come and jump in and interrupt, walk
Bro,
away, and then
these
jump in again.
people
No,
like-
hold on. I'm fit. I will finish speaking,
Yeah?
and then you can speak.
right.
Sorry for.
That's all right,
Sorry.
that's all right, go ahead.
I'll
I'll
finish
give you 2
speaking,
again,
and then you'll speak.
Yeah?
Okay, let's have a calm conversation.
All right,
Okay.
good.
So Christ himself said to his disciples, go, if you don't have a sword, sell your cloak and buy one. Because when I sent you out before,
right.
referencing the sending out of the 70, right? He sent them out, and he sent them out without purse or sword or sandal.
That's fine.
And he said, you went out and you were unharmed, but now things are different.
That's right.
Right? Jesus, and then the apostle said, we have 2 already. So the apostle, Christ was walking around with armed men. And at the Garden of Gethsemane, one of those armed men, Peter, used the sword
I struck the
and
ear.
chucked and cut off the ear of the servant.
That's right. Oh,
And
wait,
Christ,
explain to them, explain to them.
Christ, don't interrupt or I'll interrupt you and you'll
Explain
complain.
to us.
No, hold on 1 second. Stop interrupting. Stop interrupting.
Go on,
Then you can
go on,
speak.
Go on,
Because I guarantee if
Go
I
on.
interrupt you, you'll complain.
go on. All right,
I
go
do
on.
this all the time and it always happens like that.
Give the context.
No, stop interrupting. Wait for your turn. We'll talk.
Give the
You're gonna have we're gonna have a conversation. So, ladies and gentlemen, so then Christ healed the ear of the servant, and he said to Peter, what did he say? Did he say to him, why did you come with a sword? Did he say to him, throw away your sword? No, he said, put your sword back, because
He that
if
lives
I
by
had
the sword-
so wanted, put away your sword, because he who lives by the sword dies by the sword.
right.
And if I had so, do you not think that I have 12 legions of angels at my disposal? In the Our Father prayer, do we not pray, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven? If Christ has 12 legions at his disposal in heaven, what should he have on earth? He should have legions at his disposal,
It doesn't
ladies
say
and
that in the
gentlemen.
Bible.